Go ahead, let's see what you got. Everybody wants to see this.
Nobody wants to see it. Go.
Come on.
Go.
Go.
No.
You go.
No, you go. You film yourself.
All right, you go.
You go.
Okay, you're in store for another adventure with the Perkins crew. Jason and I, this time, we're headed to Denver to go see Sashco's new facility, meet up with a bunch of other construction influencer type people that you probably know, and we might even get to go skiing this time. So hang on tight, here we go.
You gonna race it?
I'm trying to beat this train, but we're doing 60. 70. Right, we're about 70 miles an hour. Whoa!
What's going on?
We made it down to the Chautauqua, and I did ask about the pronunciation on that. And we've got a really nice spread here, avocado toast, world's largest breakfast burrito. What do you got, Greg?
We got the Denver omelet.
Okay.
Just breakfast.
Wow, you're living your healthy life. So we're gonna enjoy this romantic breakfast by the fire here. Looks amazing. Charlotte gave us this recommendation, so we're gonna chow down.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. How old are you, Greg?
You, Eric? 29.
29. That's gonna be your best year ever, you know that?
I hope so.
When I was 29, I would have ran up this thing.
We're on the Chautauqua Trail or something. There's this trail right next to the restaurant.
Yeah, I see North Carolina.
Yeah, you can almost see North Carolina from here. 108, you're doing good, bud.
Because we just stood there in front.
I'm at 139. I'm not even breathing.
Well, you're from the flatlands.
I know. That's true.
And you have lifts that take you up high on your builds.
That's true.
We have ladders and stuff. This
it
is
says climb
straight up for probably 200 yards right here. So I think this is where I wanted to get to, was the rock. Flat irons loop. We're gonna turn back because I'm scared. Get low, get low.
You will arrive at your destination in 700 feet on the left.
That's it?
Oh! I don't see any signs. Private property.
Don't think this is it. There's Google. Just ask them.
3, yeah, they don't know.
There it is.
There it is.
Arrived.
Man, you're fancy. Look at this. I had a handwrite mine, dude. What's up with that?
Eric, did you get a little workout in there, man?
No, there's a weight room?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And you really did lift weights?
Yeah, just a quick set, you know, no big deal.
So we're gonna cut to the learning point of this video. Last time we were here with Nate. We learned all about sealants and caulks. Today we're with Jim, who is a paint chemist.
That's right.
He's a scientist. Let's cut into some things that I learned that Jim just taught me. Number one is that paint and primer paint might be fake news.
True enough.
Okay, when applied to like wood, okay? So he's saying that the primer coat on wood is more like a shock absorber than it is for adhesion.
That's right.
Okay, because the wood's gonna move and then your top coat is harder so that it resists staining. And so you need this layer below that is a little more flexible. So if you just do one coat and it's this paint primer stuff, it may not even work.
If you put a water-based paint onto, like an acrylic type paint onto a surface, you're gonna have the water actually come off first, right? You're gonna leave behind a bunch of hard resin particles that need a VOC to actually melt them together to form a nice continuous film. When we find products that don't have VOCs, we actually have to make those out of polymers that are softer, that will kind of stick together mostly by themselves.
Makes a smooth surface.
To make a mostly smooth surface. If you ask me, it's better to have some VOCs in there so that it actually melts them together and forms a better continuous bond. And that's really valuable.
Yeah, and he showed us some examples. That was interesting. And a VOC, volatile organic compound. We learned all about that as well. All right, to finish off, I want to show you how nutty it got in here today. We started talking about the cells, and this is like a big version of what the cell of wood looks like, okay?
Pretty close, yeah.
Pretty close, okay. And what'd you call this?
This would be a bordered pit pair that is a little valve that goes in between wood cells. So if I have one wood cell on this side, one wood cell on this side, if you think about this on a tree, there's a whole bunch of wood cells going up and down. Each wood cell is maybe 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch long. But water has to go from the roots all the way up to the top to the leaves. And it's going from cell to cell. Well, these are little areas where the water can flow from one wood cell through a little border pit pair and out the other side. And it goes into the next wood cell and keeps on going up the tree. Well, what's curious is that these bordered pit pairs actually have a little flapper valve in them. And what that means is if the wood cell gets injured on one side, say from an insect or a woodpecker or something like that, right? If you didn't have these flapper valves in here, it'd be just like when you crack a straw or something like that and you're trying to suck up a soda.
Lose your suction.
You lose your prime, right? You can't suck anything up. So you would actually kill every wood cell above it if it didn't have this little flapper valve. But because that flapper valve is here, the water flows from the normal side to the injured side, right? Flows out, and it closes the flapper valve and seals off the injury.
Okay.
And that's inside every wood cell.
So we learned a new thing about wood that
Fun stuff.
I never knew. Now
I'm nerding out.
So here's the wood cell we were just talking about. Let's take this full circle with paint. And this is what really blew my mind. He was talking about spraying on paint to a wooden surface that isn't sealed, okay? Like that is not sealed. Now, you're not gonna get the same adhesion if you just spray it and leave it versus if you sprayed it on and then ground that paint in with a short bristle brush.
That's right.
Because now your paint's gonna actually pop this valve a little, whoop, and fill this whole area and dry. And now you have this huge mechanical adhesion into every single cell of your wood. And it's really gonna stick. So
it's like Velcro.
Wow, our job just got a lot harder, didn't it, Jay?
Your joke got a lot harder.
I never would have guessed that I would have been so entranced for like an hour listening about paint. I mean, come on. Even Jason. I really like coming here. I've learned so much every time.
Why do they call this place Boulder?
I've been trying to figure that out.
Wow. 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 Whoa.
Wow.
Look at that, dude. Wow. Wow.
Whoa. Yeah, dude.
Wow. Ooh. I think we just blew the engine on the old X5. Oh, wow.
Dude, doesn't sound good.
Wow. We got an 8%er downhill. Problem is that this camera does it zero justice on how beautiful and cool it really is.
Wow. Just like when you pointed at me. It's day 2 and we've made it out to Cherry Creek Innovation Center where we're gonna be working with some high schoolers. I think teaching them a few carpentry tricks or maybe having some carpentry competitions. They're building some tiny homes way over here. We'll get to see those in a second. So we're gonna pop in here and see what's going on. You ever seen a rack of belts like that?
No,
I haven't.
They even got tools in them.
Yeah. Rack of hammers. Rack of clamps.
Oh, I could use one of these.
Rack of hard hats.
That's good. Yeah.
Checking out their zip tape. We got the little Z marks. They did the liquid flash even.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be your new job.
Never.
Fill every nail hole guy.
Never.
We're in the aviation section of the school checking out the framing
I think
of
I just broke it.
this airplane. And it's like nothing. It's like 1/4 inch thick
I mean, I literally
framing.
could judo chop this thing right in half.
Yeah. Look at that thing.
Glued.
I mean, coming from a construction background, I would think, you know, at least 2x12s all the way down the backside of this thing.
Dude, This
you know?
looks like something that like a kid in 3rd grade built with his dad at one of the father-son get-togethers.
Yeah. And that's
That's 1/8-inch luau.
1/8 inch right there. Yeah, look at that, man.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is a real operation, or was a real operational airplane that's just got the skin torn off of it.
Nuts.
Are we gonna fly? Hello? What are we doing?
Oh, wait, no, it's reinforced right here. There's a little metal in there.
Today's video is brought to you by Bright Sellers, and if you didn't know, these video sponsors are what make this whole YouTube thing possible. They give us the freedom and the flexibility to take the 10 to 20 hours it takes to make one of these videos, including the one you're watching today. So make sure to stick around and watch this segment too. Bright Sellers is a wine club that believes anybody can experience the joy of wine. It doesn't have to be snooty or snobby or overly fancy. Just enjoy it. And they live up to that belief through personalization. All you have to do is take a quick 7-question quiz, and they match you to wines from all over the world, curated to your taste palette. And they're just simple questions like, do you prefer this type of food or that type of food? This snack or that? And after those questions, they really narrow it down to what you would really enjoy. This one's halfway gone. It was really good, spot on to what I like to drink. Of course, they have an amazing variety and it's super convenient. You can choose from 12 different plan options and you can get your wine sourced from 80+ wine regions delivered right to your doorstep. I like to get on and rate each bottle of wine after I taste it on the website, and that helps them to hone in my taste palette even better. And they will replace a bottle for me if I don't like it. That's pretty awesome. And aside from the sponsorship, I am a Bright Sellers member and I get a box every single month. Also, each box comes with a wine education card for each bottle that outlines tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temps, and origins. And these are super fun at dinner parties to read all about the wine you're drinking and check it out. I really enjoy a nice glass of wine while I'm going through all of the video footage that I've shot for each day, which is hours. It makes it a lot less like work and a lot more like relaxing. Right now, Bright Sellers is giving my followers a limited time offer of $100 off their subscription. Just click the link down in our video description and take the quiz to get started today. Thanks again to Bright Sellers for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to work. I think this is what they call a magnet school, like a bunch of high schools can send their students here for a very small fee, like $100 a year.
Yeah.
You can take pre-college or even get real certifications in a bunch of different things like automotive, airplanes, construction.
They go to high school for half the day and then they come here for the other half the day.
Yeah. And this place is nicer than my college campus. And it was all taxpayer funded. It's amazing. We're starting the day with some carpentry challenges, similar to what we've done in some of our shows. We're doing a challenge on cutting without measuring. Going for 1 inch here, I assume. If not, you just lost. I'm pretty impressed. All these kids I've seen so far have been within like a 1/4 inch on every measurement, which is
I don't want to get up there. I'll tell you that much right now. I'll tell you that much right now.
Embarrassing. Whoa! Gary.
We're like, oh, my nail's wrong. My hammer's too small.
20?
Yeah, you have to do a 20D, right? Someone said that.
The last time I did 60.
All right, so we got a little challenge going on. We got Erik Perkins over here. We got Kyle from our buildings going
I
on.
get my contract.
Who can nail this 16 paint down in front of
Hey,
us?
disclaimer, I'm going big or going home, so if I totally miss.
Everybody back up, everybody back up.
Everybody.
Who's going first?
I'm younger. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
And the winner is...
Congratulations.
Champion! Champion!
Think those glasses are helping him out?
I think so.
President of the company cleaning this off for the next competitor.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Maybe you can learn something from that, buddy.
All right, we got Greg versus Jason here.
All right, go ahead.
I've already lost to the RR Builds guy, so you know, no pressure. No pressure.
Either nail. You are the nail. Come on.
Come on, Jason.
Come on, baby. Hey!
Hey, if you measure this way, I think I got you, bro.
Kyle's down here giving a demo on doing a JChannel Metal flashing around this window, making all the cuts. Pretty impressive. He knows metal better than I do. I like the way he's using the left-handed and right-handed snips though, to make sure the metal pushes or kind of gets bent on the side that he wants instead of messing up like the keep side of your cut. That's a really good tip. It's a finished product of what's going on right here.
We're seeing it in
It's
action.
awesome. They look really good.
So those are all downtown Denver, which is actually kind of nice for the residents. So it's got a nice big front porch on it.
Is that built in place, the porch part?
We sent kids downtown. It was a really cool field day for them to go downtown, install the porches, site-built stairs, site-built railings, hang all of our electrical fixtures, finish all of our installs.
Nice.
That's a cool project for them.
Yeah, because these are shipped on trailers.
Yeah.
That's why the porches and
decks.
stairs
Yeah.
and decks get attached afterwards.
Yes. That
So
makes
we've got the
sense.
kids starting the prefab on those awning frames right now. So that's part of the welding half of our program.
Right there. The one question I still have about this whole system of homes is water and sewer. What are you guys doing for that?
Yeah, so the tiny homes themselves are designed as a sleeping unit. So
Okay.
they have a living space and a space for sleeping. So for any common space, bathing, bathrooms, and kitchens, we also designed a community center that the village surrounds.
Okay.
So within that, there's a large kitchen and dining area, living room,
Toilets?
showers, and a little office space, and
Okay.
then their laundry facilities.
And
as
are you
well.
guys able to hook to city sewer and stuff, or are you doing septic
Yep.
on that?
So so these are temporary tiny home villages.
Yeah.
And that is what one of the main permanent things is connecting to sewers.
Okay.
So we have to stub out from the main sewer system and connect to the community.
It's a
village.
pretty neat and an inexpensive way to do it. Really, if you think about the main cost of a home, like that we would build, would be the bathrooms and the kitchen, like where you got to have plumbing and most of the electrical. So if you can break that down to where you have like one set of bathrooms and kitchen for whatever 30 sleeping units, that's a really efficient way to do it. So props to you guys for what you're doing. I think it's awesome personally. So thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, of course.
We're planning on skiing tomorrow, and it's looking up. The weather, that is, for skiing.
Drive,
Dude,
camera guy.
I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the road.
Oh, gosh.
You cannot drive and look at your camera. You keep looking where you would normally look.
Okay, perfect. Dude,
Don't worry,
it's
guy.
it's snowing, dude. Look at it.
Man, rush hour is not a good thing around here.
No. You like them? Black Crows?
Yeah,
Is that who makes it?
that's what I want. It's day 3 of our adventure in Colorado. It's about 7 a.m. local time here, 9 a.m. where we live, so I've been awake for a while. But we're gonna head up in the mountains and go skiing with some of the guys from Sashco and their families. It's gonna be a good time. He's frozen up. Why are you chiming at me? I cannot figure out how to drive this car. Oh my gosh. Really? Well, at least Jason can see.
Keep going.
Don't worry, I'm not looking at the screen. I actually do this all the time.
People give us a
Dora! What's up, guy? So when we left Denver, it was like 38 degrees or something, and it is 18 up here.
18.
18 degrees. How you feeling, bud?
Oh, I think I'm all right.
What's your skill level? Beginner, intermediate, advanced?
Professional.
Good.
She's like, you're so full of whatever.
It doesn't
Give me the fastest skis you got.
Dude, that lady thought you were so full of crap. Professional. She's like, yeah, whatever, dude. You're renting skis. How professional can you be? seats are more comfortable with my truck.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah, baby! Looking good! I'm riding up with Ann and Reese, and they're the house professional skiers of this mountain, aren't you?
And then for our favorite ones, mine is the terrain park. We are skiing them perfectly. Like me and my big sister have even done a table.
Table? Nice.
And me.
And you,
so
okay.
Many half pipes. Like,
Wow.
They're so easy.
I can't wait to get down with you guys and take a run.
I'm a fan of the moguls.
Okay, Queen of the Moguls right here. You heard it first. There's the Moguls right there. Ooh. Thinking this is our run for the next time down, Jay.
Whose run? No.
You got this.
No. I'll crawl down it on my butt.
It doesn't even look steep on camera, but it's kind of straight down.
Oh, it's steep, dude. It's straight down. 25.
Say hi.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, you are a good doggy, aren't you?
We're gonna head into this area. There's a couple warnings here that we're reading for sure. Taking note. You taking note? Rock.
God's way reminds me how out of shape I am.
Yeah, I'm out of breath too. That was really steep. Again, on camera, looks like no problem. That was challenging and exhausting. Luckily, Sashco actually has someone on staff that can ski double black EX. Was that like a hiring point for you? Wow, can't help but notice your screen is so much bigger than mine.
Your screen.
Oh, I got earplugs in. Look at that thing, though.
I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I got the biggest screen here. I don't know.
What?